Well, if you were gay, what kind of gay would you be?
M.
Oh.
M.
Mom!
Do you want to see me go off? Get on your knees now. Close your eyes. Obey me. What's your safe word? Mine's coupon. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm gonna teach you. I want to hear you scream for the manager. Get ready for an experience. You want a discount? I don't think so. Deeper, 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 harder, deeper. Beg for it. You don't like this? Write a letter to corporate.
Today's guest sees in colors. It's Julio Torres. Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me.
I have to point out before anything,
Yeah.
your blouse is hand beaded
Hand beaded.
and it's very beautiful. Have you worn this before?
Mm-mm.
Just for today?
This is just for today.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, what's very Julio? Like what's something that's very Julio? Is pink and red very Julio?
I think beating something for an interview is very Julio.
I love it. I'm intrigued about because I've listened to you talk about color. And like when I first thought about it, I was thinking about how much I love fragrance and how I have a hard time describing fragrance other than describing who wears that fragrance. So I can say like, they'll say, oh, what does it smell like? It smells like, that lady and this lady. It smells like that lady.
I love that.
That's all.
I love that.
Because you go off of your experience, right?
Yeah, and I love that because I think thinking through metaphor and explaining things through metaphor is fun and exciting, and that's what you're doing with fragrance. Fragrance is like the one thing that I feel like I don't have a hold on. Like I don't wear perfume or fragrances, but you know what I love to do? I love guessing the name of a celebrity fragrance.
Oh my gosh.
Like if we get a celebrity name, trying to guess what their fragrance.
Okay.
Like give me
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. Okay, that one's easy.
Okay.
Because we all remember Circus.
Right. But there's other ones. There was other original fragrances for Britney. Britney has a huge line of fragrances. So you have some...
Britney probably has like how many fragrances do we think she has?
I'm gonna guess Britney probably has 12.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them are variations on one word.
Okay, so like, do we think like? She probably went very girly with some of them, right? In the earlier ones.
Okay, I'll say this. Literally what you were just doing, the pondering, has everything to do with the name of a Britney fragrance.
Is one of Britney's fragrances pondering?
Curious.
Yeah.
Curious. Yeah.
By Britney.
Because Britney's like, I'm wondering about the world.
I'm curious.
I have curiosities about the world.
And curious is a very innocent way of saying pondering, right?
Right.
Curious is like a child.
It's curious is this.
Yeah, curious.
I don't know.
Curious.
What is love?
Yeah.
You know that
What is rain?
Of course you've seen the movie Selena.
Of course.
The moment when she walks up to the bus and she turns around like this and she looks and she sees the couple making out. I'm curious. What is love?
Curious.
What is love?
What would your fragrance be?
Mine would be, it would be something simple, I think, like Encore. Like something like more. And you know where I got that from? For a long time in the 80s and 90s, everything that was like plus size clothing related was like wide women's world, big ladies.
Yeah.
And so then I remember, I think it was Nordstrom, they did their plus size line called Encore, meaning like a little more. And I thought, oh, that is so chic.
That is so
way.
chic because it's like a little more, but you want a little more.
Right.
An encore implies that an audience wants more.
Right. So they're just going to have to present more.
Yeah. An encore is the opposite of like calling it like too much.
Right. What about Ariana Grande? What would her fragrance be called?
She probably went very girly, at least with the first couple.
I know. Want me to just tell you one of them?
No, I don't want you to tell me.
But I want to. Wait, what's
Give me a clue.
Do you have a hat on?
Do I have a hat on?
Tilt your head down.
No, I have my cowlick is bedazzled.
That is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Did you really do that?
I didn't do it. Sammy, the makeup artist, did it. And also I have my hands done.
Is that the smartest thing you've ever heard of in your whole life?
Just bedazzle your cowlick.
Yes, I've never in my life heard of anyone doing that, ever.
Once you unlock that makeup can also go on your hair, it's a whole new world.
That
on your
is,
hands.
seriously, you blew my mind today. I thought, oh, it's like a barrette or something,
No.
a piece of jewelry. No, it's part of you.
Yeah, it's a part of me.
And let me see your hands. Yeah, that's pretty. That's the details. You do love the details.
I do.
And you should.
I like putting things where you don't expect them to.
Where do you like to put things?
Well,
Well, I mean, we're on this set.
we're on this set.
Do you like to put things or have things put?
I like to put things.
You like to put things.
Yeah.
I got that feeling from you. I
Really?
yeah, I got this energy from you that
Because
um
I usually, I'm
well, because you're gentle.
turned around on the dance floor.
Really? Well, maybe because you're gentle and you're
I think
soft
so.
spoken.
Yeah.
Right. But you probably top the hell out of someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you beat up cheeks.
I like to feel like I understand cheeks.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you determined what the Ariana Grande fragrance is? Have you determined what the Ariana Grande fragrance is?
Is that a clue?
Actually, it is.
Is it airy? Is it like breezy?
Cloud.
Cloud. I would have never guessed
Now
cloud.
the amateur nose smells cloud, and they smell a more expensive fragrance, which is called Baccarat Rouge 540. And that's a very popular fragrance, a few $100s for a bottle. But
Oh, so you're saying Ariana's is referencing that?
Well, I don't know that she intended to, but I'm sure the manufacturers intended to.
Got it.
Because people love that fragrance. They want a piece of that. But they're not going to spend that money. Not
I
everyone.
would have guessed that it would have smelled like really sweet.
It does.
It does.
It is.
It does.
Yes. It's caramel.
Like cotton candy.
It's got a cotton. It's got a caramel, brown sugary sweet.
Yeah.
Very like sugar in a pan with oil and then whatever that becomes. Caramel syrup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think, well, again, like you were saying, pop, like the people that are buying it are probably going to be young people who identify as young women.
Yeah.
And they're going to want that sweetness.
Sweet young woman.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's a good name for a fragrance. Sweet young woman.
Right. Sweet meat
Sweet
is the name of
meat.
my fragrance.
Mhm.
I want to know about color theory because back in the day, I remember people would go to the mall and they would get color matched. So they would say, "You're a winter. You're a summer."
Is that the thing they're doing online now where they put the
kind of
and then they go like
it's in that line. So what they would do is they would say, like, if you had dark hair and light skin, you're a winter. So you wear like these kinds of colors.
imagine being the color expert at the mall.
I would love it. I would love that. I would love to be an expert in anything.
It's like to like apply your synesthesia to mall makeovers.
Right.
You know what I really want to do is have a makeover party.
Okay.
Have like the most basic people come in and be like, what you need is to get rid of that eyebrow.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tyra level. We're going to get rid of that eyebrow.
Like mean.
Not mean, but
Not mean, but I'm going to make you take your eyebrow off.
you take your eyebrow. I'm not going to make you take your eyebrow off, but if you want to get to the next level.
Right. If you want to not be hideous,
If you
you'll
want
do
to
what I
not
say.
be hideous. But do it to like gays who spend their whole lives on Zoom.
Right.
Like Apple Watch gays.
Right.
They need a little excitement in their lives.
Well, if you were gay, what kind of gay would you be?
I think like a kooky artsy.
Mm-hmm.
If I were gay.
If you were gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
Yeah.
People aren't doing that. you
No.
know. You don't want to be an abomination.
No,
That's
no,
terrible.
but out of respect for my family.
Right. But you know,
My family that I created, I mean.
well, what color of gay would you be?
Mm,
Or can you even decide that? Does someone else decide that for you?
I think the world decides that.
Really?
Yeah.
What color am I?
Oh, I think you're a fuchsia for
Really?
sure. Yeah.
What does that mean?
A little. It has the playfulness of a pink, but it's like more exciting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now, if somebody says like what their favorite colors are in general, like someone goes, "Oh, what's your favorite color?" And you generally hear people who identify as male say, "Oh, I like blue."
Mm.
Well, that doesn't really say anything. What kind of blue? Because there's a million blues, right?
Yeah.
What if when people usually ask me that, I always say like I like to wear gray, and I think it's because I like to disappear a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But then I like pops of colors. So I really love yellow and I really love orange a lot. I don't wear them, but I love them.
I think what is your favorite color is a tricky question because it's like my favorite color for what?
Exactly.
To paint a room, to wear,
Mm-hmm.
to embody.
What color are you, would you say? Or have other people said you are?
I like purple, but I don't wear purple.
Mm-hmm.
But I respect purple.
And who is purple, would you say?
You're a little purple.
Really?
Yeah.
What, bruised and battered?
Mysterious. Like feminine, mysterious.
Okay.
Like a soap opera is purple.
I like it.
A telenovela is purple.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And you're the same.
I aspire to be.
But what are you at your core?
I think maybe green.
And what does that mean?
I think I want to be green because green is the combination between joy and order.
Okay. Who decides that?
I do.
I like people who control their own destiny.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you decide that?
Yeah, I do.
You know why? You're an Aquarius, aren't you?
I am.
Same.
You're an Aquarius
Yeah,
too?
I am. When's your birthday?
February 11.
January 23rd. February and January Aquariuses are entirely different. Let's take a break. Let's take a look at some very Delta art. We are back with Julio Torres. Now, this show, as you know, listen, I'm not solving anything. I'm really just complaining about stuff and then finding myself in the same predicament over and over because I feel like every day.
Isn't that the human experience?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or the subhuman experience.
Mm-hmm.
My experience is subpar all the time, but so is my contribution. Do you have any?
My contributions are subpar.
Yes, they are. Do you have any small fish that you would like to fry? Anything that's been on your mind, that's been cooking and needs to be served up?
Don't make me get an app.
Okay.
Asking me to download the app is the quickest way of ensuring that I will not be engaging.
That is so true.
With your
so
business.
hard.
Yeah.
How many would you say that you have like a lot of apps on your phone as it is, or do you just like minimize it if you can?
I have a lot of like dead apps on my phone.
Same.
Like they made me download this to do this one time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll never do it again.
Do you ever look at your phone and like maybe you don't realize that you're touching the screen or something and you realize it's reinstalling an app?
Yeah, and I'm like, who are you?
Who never needed that.
Who are you? Yeah.
Why? And why don't I think to delete it right then and there?
I know.
Why do we keep them?
I think memories.
What is the color of the person who does something like that?
Navy blue.
Navy blue?
Yeah.
Well, we're doing it. So.
Oh, you mean the color of the person who doesn't delete the apps?
Right, like just forgets to do it or doesn't think about it.
Oh, I think that's like being spacier. I don't know, but navy blue is the color of asking you to download an app for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that a bossy person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seeks order.
I like order, I think.
But you would never make someone get an app.
No, I don't like that.
Yeah.
I like people doing their own thing, whatever it is.
Yeah, I like people doing their own thing too.
Come
as you are.
Right, because, we definitely like have our preferences.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, we all do. But I don't want people to just agree with me because it's easier. Like, I would love to know what they like, what their opinion is.
Mm-hmm.
And then I know, like, that's what makes them. That's what their thing is. That's what they like to do.
Yeah.
I like that. Let me ask you this. What haunts you? What's spooky to you? What's spooky to you?
All the unanswered emails in my inbox.
And the apps.
Especially the unanswered emails. They haunt me. Because they how many unanswered emails do you have in your inbox?
Well, I have a lot of stuff that's in like the junk folder.
But in your inbox proper?
I feel like, I get stuff that the only things I don't open are the things that are like, we are a group of gentlemen. Like I've seen those kind of things. And we would like to, you ever seen that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Wait, what is we are a group of gentlemen?
There are people that will send you emails.
And saying we are a group of gentlemen, that's the opening line?
Well, it's like something like that. Like we are the federation of whatever. And they're phishing emails. They're like trying to get you to like send money or that kind of thing.
Got it.
So there's like that. There's the ones that are like, did you want to buy a house? But I've also received some from people that are, hey, we want to collab with you. And it's not real. Like they're not real. They're reaching out because they see that you've maybe, I don't know if they find out where you purchase things from. And then they're like, oh, we have our own program, like Fashion Nova.
Uh-huh.
We'll do that to people, but it's not really Fashion Nova. Like they do have a program for that, but there's other people that know that they have a program for that. So they try to get you to come in and then they're like, so what you have to do is you just send us this money just so we can send you the product. So it's just so you can receive them. It's just for shipping. And it's like $100. They're
right.
Like,
it's just for shipping.
It's just for shipping. So they try to get, so because of that, I have a hard time believing when people send stuff like in those emails. So I have to really vet them.
I have like at least like 13,000 unread emails.
Okay. And what do you just not read emails, or how do you know that they're not important?
I will read your email if it so happens that I'm on Gmail and I see it come in real time. But if I'm not there when it happens, I'm not gonna go back.
No, I understand that.
To me, email is like a river. It's like if I'm there sitting by the brook and I see it come and I see the leaf come in real time, I will be curious about it and I will see it and maybe I'll pick it up. But if you're telling me that you sent the email yesterday, that leaf is gone. I'm not gonna swim downstream and see what was there yesterday.
Is there somebody else who is the guardian of your professional career?
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about like negotiating something.
No.
See, that's where my fear is.
That you're like, oh,
I don't have a manager. So if whatever comes through, if I miss it,
it's gone.
It's gone. So I have to decide, like, did you want to pay your T-Mobile bill or not? Like, do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because if you wanted to, then you would have answered the email.
Well, I go through the excruciating task of doing everything autopay. But then at least once a year, I lose my cards. And then the house of cards just comes tumbling down. And then suddenly my phone's not working. I can't log in. I can't watch anything. My Gmail right now has been threatening me saying you're running out of space.
Oh my God, that's my problem. That's why I have to
I'm
look
running
in the
out
junk
of
folder.
space. What do you mean I'm running out of space? I thought the internet was infinite.
Right.
And now I'm running out of space.
How is that even possible?
How is that even possible?
What is a cloud besides a perfume? What does the cloud mean?
Right. It's like you're running out of space. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you want me to do with that information?
And since when do we have to buy more?
Yeah.
Buy what? Why?
Yeah.
It's in the air. Isn't the air free? Who is charging for air?
And you know, when Gmail tells me you're running out of space, to me, I'm like, well,
then I guess I have enough information.
then I guess I've received all the emails that I have to receive.
Okay, so I love this conversation because I feel the same way about mail that comes to the house, like in your mailbox, like snail mail. Like when this is what I think.
I don't open mail.
If it's important, I'll get a text message. If it's important.
That's what it is. So texting to me is the final frontier.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
It's like if you're texting me, then I will receive it and I will look at it.
Right.
But what is with all this like pageantry of like, oh, we sent a letter, we say no.
I don't need that. I'm not looking. I'm not
opening the mail. Only bad news comes in the mail.
Right.
Only bad news comes in the mail or things that I'm not interested in.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't like it.
Mm-mm.
I don't want any kind of mail whatsoever.
No. People that are like, oh, but it's so like romantic to get a letter in the mail. Don't bother me with that.
Oh, you don't think that's romantic? Do you ever like sign a greeting card to someone, like a birthday card or anything like that? You don't do that?
Mm-mm.
It is kind of a waste of money if you think about it. If you ever do need to buy a greeting card, please go to Dollar Tree. They're $1.25, or on the other side of the aisle, they're 2 for $1.25. But paying $6 or $7 for a greeting card? Don't.
You mean like by greeting card? You mean like actually like a Mother's Day, or
right? Like happy birthday, love so much, like happy 16th. I'm not paying all that money for a card that someone's gonna open and go, oh, thank you, and throw it away.
But I do have a vision of you sitting at your desk in your home office, being like, well, today's the greeting card day.
Oh, I do.
And like taking your little planner out, looking at people's birthday, and it's just like, happy birthday, and then like blank. May all your wishes come true. And then maybe like a producer fills in the blank.
Well, you're
like
not
whose
far
birthday,
off.
of
You're
like
not
whose
far off.
birthday it is.
Because even though I recommend that people go to Dollar Tree to get their greeting cards, I don't always go there to buy my greeting cards. I have my own printed up, right, with my face on them because I'm that arrogant.
Of course you do.
I'm that arrogant. And so yeah, I do sign my own, and I have my own seal, and I spray every
seal.
Yes.
A wax seal.
Yes. Someone gave that to me before, so I have to use it. And then I also spray them all with perfume. You have to.
So this is a multi-sensorial experience.
I love all of it. I love every bit of that. I love it. And even too, like you said, like you don't necessarily wear fragrance. I like when I hug someone, whether they're wearing something synthetic or they don't wear something synthetic, it's just their natural smell. I like being able to relate, what does that person smell like? Because there's plenty of people that I know that don't wear fragrance, but you smell them when you hug them and you're like, that's just what they smell like. And it's never bad. I mean, it can be, I suppose, but you know.
Yeah, it's not about it being good or bad. It's about it being specific to
you
the
know
person.
and it's comforting in many ways because once you, it's like a voice. Once you hear it, there's certain voices that just bring you comfort.
You know, the thing that I like, speaking of senses, like the one piece of sense media that I'll never forget is Jessica Simpson's edible makeup.
Oh, I don't remember this.
You don't remember her edible makeup?
No. Tell me.
She had a line of edible makeup. She'd be like frosting a cake.
Okay.
Oh, like a little cupcake. And then she'd be like, but this is also lotion.
Stop it. You're lying.
No, I'm not.
What?
Yeah. It was like lipstick you could eat.
Do you own any of this?
No, I wish. I feel like now if you found some of it, it'd be expired.
Yeah. Tell me about your show that's going to be streaming.
The Color Theories show.
Yeah, I want to know.
It is a, like, I'm like, is it stand up? I'm not standing up. I'm seated.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, tell me.
I don't know where you've been all my life.
Yeah.
Because everything that we've been talking about is like, it's hitting so home for me. We're talking about the emails and one of those serendipitous emails that came through, and somebody was asking about doing a live show, and they said, so wait, so you'll tell these stories, right? And I said, yeah, I mean, it's like a monologue. And they said, so are you a stand-up comic? And I said, no.
I'm like, I don't know what I am. I just do my
don't.
thing and you call it whatever you want to call it.
I'm
That's
like,
how I feel.
No, I want to sit down. But I also don't know that what I find bad is that people think I'm telling jokes. And I'm like, no, I'm just telling you about my unfortunate life.
Yeah.
There's no joke here. This really fucking happened.
Right.
I am
Stop laughing.
Yeah, stop laughing at me. It's really unfortunate. I am a curmudgeon and I have a horrible life.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that horrible, but it's pretty bad. But I do want to know about the show specifically. You're not a stand-up comic.
I don't know. I feel like every time I try a different medium, I feel like I'm not that.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. Have you tried a large, or it's always medium?
It's always, maybe I should just try a large. It's observations on color. It's using colors to try to understand the world. So that is the show. And it's funny. It's funny.
It's funny.
No, it's funny. Period.
I like it.
Thanks.
I like color. I mean, I guess I don't. Again, it's like one of those things where I feel like I want to know more about it because I feel like it makes sense. I saw obviously clips and I was like, this makes sense, but I'm trying to match it in my brain, like, because there's nothing worse than being left out of something that you think everybody else is understanding. And you're like, no, I want to understand this more than everyone else. I want to know the ins and outs of all of this. I don't like any like questions that I don't have the answer to. That's why I have a hard time watching like anything that is fantasy or...
Oh, because you're like, wait, who is that princess?
Yes. And people are like, well, you just imagine. I'm like, imagine what? Well, imagine where the land she came from. Well, why does she act the way she acts the way she acts because she has to have a backstory. Well, you create it in your mind. I don't want to create it.
Yeah.
I want the script. I'll read me the script.
Yeah.
You do why do I have to do the work?
Yeah.
Let's take a break. Let's take a look at some very Delta art. I didn't shave my chest today.
Uh-oh.
I know.
You get to choose your letter opener.
I dream of color.
I think it's this.
Okay, cute. And then Miss Work, you can come back.
Okay.
You have a collection of letter openers.
I do. Some of them I bought, and then some of them like family and stuff give them as gifts because they know I'm into it.
You should have your own line of letter openers.
I would like that.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
For every occasion.
There could be like a Mother's Day. There could be like a...
More like in anticipation of what you think the letter will be.
Oh, I like that.
Is it bad news? Is it a medical bill?
That's actually a very, very good idea.
Is it a wedding invitation?
You know what? I just said something I don't like, which is actually. When you tell somebody actually, it means I didn't think it was going to be a good idea, but actually, and I hate that. Well, I hate when I see myself do something like that because then I fall into this place. You know what I mean? Where you're just like everyone else. Ew.
I see what you're saying.
We are back with Julio Torres. Now, this is the part of the show that we call Read Me Delta. People send in their letters. They find themselves in quandary. We try to give them advice, but sometimes we just talk about something else,
Okay.
which is fine.
And I am wielding your letter opener.
You are. That is I would like to, well, I wouldn't like to say, but I think ideally we would tell people like, oh, that's made of ivory. But it's not made of ivory. Because we don't want things that are made out of ivory. And also, we're too broke for that.
It's plastic. It's a
plastic.
dignified plastic. It's a cruelty-free
Look how kind
plastic.
you are. You know, I think you're the only person that's ever handed it to me that way.
Really?
Yes.
What do most people do? Like
Yeah. Try to stab me in the face.
animals?
Beasts.
Animals.
Demons. Pigs.
Pig.
Sow. Do you have pets?
No, I wish. You know what I would really like to have? The dumbest Shih Tzu that you have ever seen in your life. I want the kind of dog that is just like, has like 2 brain cells. And it's like, and I would
Just
have
tongue
him,
hanging out.
I would have him right here. And his name would be Snoopy.
Snoopy's.
Snoopy.
Snoopy.
Oh, wait, plural is funnier. Snoopy's.
Yeah, it's cute. I like it.
Snoopy's.
Snoopy's.
Snoopy's. I'd be like, Snoopy's no.
Dear Delta and whimsical guest.
That's me.
Huge fan of the show. Often when I'm listening to Very Delta, I'm high and I find myself wondering, what does the inside of Delta's brain look like? If you were to ask me, I would see the inside of her brain as a liminal space. And what does your guest think the inside of your brain looks like? Sincerely, Very Dylan. Dylan, I think this is good.
It's a fantastic question, Dylan.
Yeah, I think a liminal space makes a lot of sense. But also I would want it to be a liminal space because I feel like that like provides mystery and it says that like it's wide open and it's open to interpretation. But really, I think it kind of looks like a big yard sale. Like there's just stuff everywhere, unfinished projects, thoughts that are not fully developed, lots of receipts. You know, it's a little cluttered, very cluttered.
I love that because yard sale implies discovery.
Okay.
Because you know that you don't know what you're gonna find there, right? You go to a yard sale and you have no idea. You know, you might walk away with like a couple of buttons, or like a vacuum cleaner, you know. And it's cluttered, but it's also comfortable. It's cluttered, not like a storage unit is cluttered. It's also not a landfill. There's something kind of like homey and comfortable about it.
I like that.
And it implies like a Sunday afternoon. So that's nice. If your brain is a yard sale, also it implies that you're giving things away. So it's projects, unfinished projects, but they're not for you. You're selling them.
Right.
You're providing.
But do you agree, or do you think my brain probably has something else going on?
No, I like it. I like that. I do feel like I agree with it because I'm wandering into your yard sale and I'm picking things up. I was like, oh, what's the, oh, okay, all right, and it's I feel welcomed and excited to be at the yard sale.
I like it.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you would buy for $5?
I don't know why buttons keep coming to mind. I want a button or a belt buckle.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you something else that's really, really weird when you say buttons because today I was looking for my bangle bracelets. Before I left from my home, I was like, where are those bangles? I was looking for this box of bangles and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I was ripping everything out of this closet. And then I went to the garage and I was like, maybe it's on this shelf. And then I went back and the only thing I could find was a box of buttons that I did not know I had. And I was like, what am I ever going to do with these?
Put them in your hair.
And they were like gay pride, a bunch of different types of gay pride buttons. And then it now dawns on me that I'm never looking for buttons, but you mentioned that. And today was the day that I found the buttons and they are gay pride and we're filming a gay pride episode.
Is
that weird?
I felt buttons.
Isn't that weird?
I felt buttons.
I mean, I don't know. I believe that there's people that have like sort of cosmic. I also think there is a definitely reading into things for sure. I'm not saying that like everything that happens is 100% like psychic ability or whatever, but I do believe that people have that.
You know what you should do? You should write a children's book.
Okay.
It's an illustrated children's book, and it's one of your go-offs. And it's like for example, if we take the Burger King McDonald's kiosk go off, it's just a transcript verbatim of your go off, and it's illustrated, and it's just like a long complaint.
And then what happens at the end? Nothing.
Then it just finishes in whatever way you finish your go off. So it's like just imagining a mother reading this to a child, and then I go to the kiosk, but of course my card wouldn't work, and they wouldn't run it there. Why wouldn't they run it through the drive-through? Oh, there's more. Okay.
How do you remember that?
I studied.
That's crazy.
I studied. But imagine a children's book that's like truly 70 pages long.
Wow. Well, do you think the same thing could happen? Like I could make a porn that way?
It would be a porn that it's like it begins that way, right? And like, you know, woman goes to drive-through or goes inside whatever the kiosk, and then you think that the porn is about to start, like the music, and then but she has more to say.
Okay.
And we keep
Cuts
coming back.
away.
And it's like, and then it gets like, more.
The woman who was going to go off never really gets off.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Because she has more to say.
She has more to say.
Yeah.
Hello, Delta and insightful guest. I own and operate a dog grooming salon in which I always have your podcast playing while I'm grooming dogs. I know you love pets, so my question for you is, if you could be any animal, what animal would you be? Sincerely, very Laura. 1000% a big oafish house cat, for sure. Just a big.
Bring me the food.
Yes, just lounging.
Where do I pee?
There. I love that. Well,
sitting by a window.
Yes. I have 3 cats, but I don't mean to play favorites, but my favorite is my big boy cat. He's a big orange cat.
What's his name?
His name's Tango. And he is huge. So he's part Maine Coon. So he has the colorings and he has like the ears the way they are, but he's not 100% Maine Coon. But he's just enormous. And even though like you'll
Garfield.
look, yes, exactly. And so when you look at him, you think like, is that cat really fat? But he'll go from like the ground to top of the refrigerator or wherever
He's like,
in a second.
These curves are not going to stop me.
Right. He's like all muscle and he's fast. And it's so funny because there's this like sound effect that goes through the internet sometimes where it's somebody, I don't know what it's originally from, but he goes, fast as fuck, boy, fast as fuck. And I always think of him doing that because he like runs through the house like crazy. And then he'll slide on an area rug and then just kind of land there. And then for the rest of the day, he's like asleep in a windowsill. I love that. Now, I'm not that active, obviously. But if I was the house cat, I would be like that.
You'd be like Tango.
Yeah. What kind of animal would you be?
I think an octopus.
Oh, tell me.
Because I want to...
Because you're grabby?
I want to swim around, and I like the idea of doing multiple things at once. And also, I like that they collect things. They decorate their homes. So they're like, oh, a shell. Oh, look, a shell. Oh, I'll be right over. Like, oh, can I get the check? Like, it's everything.
Multitasking.
They're doing everything. And then when they don't want to talk to someone, they just like release that cloud of ink and leave. I want to do that so bad. Imagine doing that at like an event or like a cocktail party where you don't want to be at, to just be like, and then
just release your ink.
And then you're gone. That'd be heaven.
Release your ink.
Release my ink.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, imagine that. Like having painful small talk with someone and just being able to release your ink and leaving. No,
but
I
here's
don't like
the thing. I know you don't like little small talk, and I That doesn't mean that you don't like to talk to people. I think people
No.
that people mistake that about
Yeah.
Aquarius people specifically.
I just don't like to talk about nothing.
Right, because you can find something to talk to everyone about.
Yes.
I love that. And I think it's true. I know this, even though this is my first time meeting you, I know within probably 2 minutes of talking to somebody, you could find a subject that you would be interested in knowing from them.
Absolutely.
I know it to be true.
I checked in to my hotel yesterday, and the guy checking me in, you could tell, because of course working at a hotel, he must be so tired of small talk, right? And I'm checking in and he goes, like, truly, like, dead in the eyes. He's like, how's your day? Good so far, yeah?
Right.
And it's like, just like, he was just like, how's your day? Good so far, yeah? It was just like, and I'm like, yes. And he was like, okay.
He couldn't do it.
He couldn't do it.
He was trying his
He
damnedest.
couldn't do it.
Yeah.
He was like, please tell me it's good so far.
Right.
I don't want to go farther in that.
Well, he probably sensed from you that you were going to be okay with that.
Some people in small talk, don't you feel like sometimes I feel like I have a limited amount of energy in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I have I'm like a sim. And it's like my bar starts green, but then some people just like make it go to red immediately. It does feel like small talk to me sometimes feels like people come up to me, they unhinge their jaw, and then it's like,
right.
And then I'm like, okay, I have nothing else to say today.
It's draining.
Yeah.
Wait, go like this with your arm again. Were you giving us a free ticket to the gun show?
I was giving you a free ticket to the gun show.
Wow. I wasn't going to objectify you because I was paying attention to your blouse. I didn't realize. I
was too busy looking at his blouse.
I didn't realize you had these guns.
Yeah.
Do it again. Just for us. It's being shy. Thank you for being here and doing this. This was fun.
This is so fun.
So fun.
Wait, there's another letter? No?
No,
that's it. Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. We're not. Listen, if you want another letter, you have to send it somewhere else. You're gonna have to send it to I don't know, HBO or something.
Send it to me, but I don't guarantee that I will open it.
Well, certainly don't email it for sure.
Certainly do not email it. No.
What about like a DM? Do you read DMs?
No. Do you read DMs from people you don't know? Like, what do they call them?
The request folder?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll try to peek in there like once a week or so, but it's the same thing as you. If it's like the first, like you said about regular emails, like if it happens to be there and I see it, but usually not because they're just people that like.
It just gets scary.
It gets
in there.
scary.
It gets really scary.
Yeah, it happened to me. It happened to me recently.
Yeah, you open the wrong one and it's like, whoa,
Yeah.
there is darkness in the world.
Right.
There is true darkness in the world.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think people aren't aware that just because they've sent multiple messages to you, that doesn't mean that you're getting them, because if you don't follow them or they don't follow
No,
you,
yeah.
you're not getting notified.
When I say scary, I don't mean like people who like your work reaching out and saying
No,
something
it's
nice. I mean like, oh, you're angry about something that I have nothing to do with. Knife comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's can you hand me that?
Of course.
This is how I open my DM requests.
Like that.
Armed.
Armed and dangerous.
Just like, and usually I'm there by accident.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
So excited. We'll see you next week. And until then, keep things very Delta. Very Delta is produced by Moguls of Media, aka Mom. Hosted by Delta Work. Produced and edited by Doug Robertson. Technical direction by Danielle Mitchell. With original theme music by Nikolai Galvin. Set design by Eris Sevilla. And a special thank you to Ben Orson Leather. Executive produced by Alaska, Willem, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio. Recorded at Forever Dog Studios. Hi, I'm your host of Headbangers Ball, Lita Ford.
Mom!
Watch Very Delta uncensored, ad-free, and a day early by subscribing to Mom Plus Gold. Sign up today at mompodcast.plus for premium content, including weekly episodes of more Very Delta.